everyone. In this lecture, we will be focusing on the land use models. So if you are a planner, if you are an architect, you must have come across this land use model. Now, there are many land use models that are there, but three very famous ones we are going to discuss in our videos, which is asked a lot of times if you are preparing for any competitive exam or if you are preparing for the GATE exam. Now, the three famous ones that I have talked about, first one is the concentric ring or concentric zone model. The second one is sector model. And the third one is multiple nuclei model. Now, in the previous videos, we have discussed the concentric zone model and the sector model in detail. So please go check out these two videos, which will enable you to understand the multiple nuclei model, that is the topic for today's class, in a better manner. Now, in this video, today's video, we'll be discussing multiple nuclei model in brief, and we will be understanding how from concentric zone model and sector model, the theorists came up with the multiple nuclei model. Now, if you want to study all these models in detail, you can join our 45-day course, that is a capsule course in which we will be preparing you for the upcoming GATE exam, that is GATE 2025. Okay, in this capsule course we will be covering your entire syllabus for GATE exam, that is including your architecture portion, including your planning portion and your general aptitude part. Along with this, you will also be given a study material, and you will be given a subject-wise test, a section-wise test, as well as mock tests. So to inquire and to enroll in our capsule course, you can WhatsApp or you can call us on this particular number. If you are preparing for any other competitive exam or for any state government exam, you can also inquire us on this WhatsApp, or you can call us on this number and know about the various other batches that are going on in KP classes. Okay, now coming back to the multiple nuclei model, in the first one, it was argued that a city grows in the form of concentric rings. Okay, in the next one, it was argued that no, this is not true. It grows in the form of a sector. Okay, or in the form of wedges. Now, multiple nuclei model, which was given by Harris and Ullman, they argued that, okay, it is true that a city does not grow in concentric ring, and it is true that it grows in sector model, but it is not true that you have only one CBD or you have just one major commercial area or just one nuclei of growth for any city. Okay, it was argued that you will have multiple nuclei or multiple CBDs, which because of which the city will grow. Okay, now the first one over here is again a CBD, and it was argued that you can have another CBD or you can have a sub CBD as well, and that can also act as a nucleus of growth for the entire city. Now the first one is the CBD. The second one here is the wholesale or light manufacturing. Okay, near to this you have the third part, which is low class residential area. Now please go check our previous video so that you have an understanding as to why in this particular location only you have the low class residential. Okay, next you have the MIG houses in fourth part, then you have the HIG residential in the fifth one, and you have heavy manufacturing in the sixth. So you can see light manufacturing we have already covered under 2. Now you have heavy manufacturing as 6. Then you can have a look at the ninth point, that is the industrial suburb you have over here. So light manufacturing, heavy manufacturing and your industrial suburb is closely placed, okay, but they have been segregated and it's not just one industry or one mixed use or transportation industrial area that we are talking about. Next, there is this outlying business district, this seventh part, which is very important. This is the reason why another model was argued in the form of multiple nuclei model. Okay, so this can be a sub CBD sort of area, or you can also call it an outlying business district. Okay, next, eighth one is the residential suburb area. In this residential suburb also you have the HIG people living. Okay, now this HIG zone is together, but you have a suburban area for them as well. Now, if you look at the 3D model of this, you are able to understand that in this particular CBD area, you have high rise, high density sort of area, okay, which will house all the major commercial activities or the major economic activities of that city. Along with that, you have a sub-CBD or outlying CBD area, which is again a high-rise and high-density area. Okay. Now, this is the MIG sector, in which you will be able to see green spaces along with slightly, low-rise houses which have proper spacing in between this. Okay, but if you look at the LIG housing, you will see that all the units are closely placed, okay, and you do not have a lot of green areas in them. Now, if you look at the MIG sector, you see bigger land ownership or houses which are built on large parcel of land, and you see a lot of green areas, okay, in this as well as in the suburban MIG region. Now, what kind of questions can you expect from this particular topic? From all the three topics, that is concentric zone, sector as well as multiple nuclei. So one can be a question on land use. So for example, a sketch can be given to you and 1 to 5 or 10 or 9, whatever how many land uses we have, they can be numbered, and based on that they can ask you the land use of that particular region. Okay, it can be a 1-mark question or it can be a 2-mark question. In 2-mark question, you usually get match the following type of questions. The second one is theory and theorists. Okay, so in theory and theorists, it could either be a 1-mark question. For example, in this, they can ask that the multiple nuclei model was given by whom, okay, or they can give you a description with respect to the multiple nuclei model, and they can ask you which theory are we talking about. Okay, this can be a 1-mark question, or in the match the following kind of question, or 2-mark one, they can in one column give you the name of all the theories, and in the second column they can give you the name of all the theorists. Okay, so this can be either all the land use models put together, or you can have 1 or 2 land use models along with the other urban planning models that are there. Okay, now we have discussed all the 3 models briefly in our videos. Do check our previous videos to check out the other 2 models, and if you want to know this in detail, please join our capsule course, which is targeted or focused on the GATE 2025 examination. Thank you.